What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy, the wisest, most powerful of all nerds, Brimezus, back in here with my review of the Disney Plus MCU What If series. Guys, so before I get that video, guys, don't forget to 1, like the video, don't forget to 2, comment below, guys. Let me guys know what you guys think about the video. So, warning right now, guys, we're gonna have some minor spoilers in this review here. Don't forget to cop some King Camara Brimezus t-shirts off my Teespring and other websites. The link will be in the description box down below. And most importantly, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to give you guys more content on a regular basis. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. So, ladies and gentlemen, guys, the What If series, guys, has been some of the best television that I've watched personally in quite a while. It's a series that I've been able to enjoy back to back weekly, guys. There's been 7 episodes in this series talking about these scenarios that could have happened differently within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, guys, quick fun fact, guys, there has been What If series published by Marvel basically ever since Marvel's came out. You know, we have like comic books like What If Spider-Man joined the Fantastic Four, or What If Spider-Man killed the Kingpin after the Civil War, or like a bunch of different things, you know what I mean? Like, you know, what if whichever character didn't get this kind of power or that kind of power, or yada yada yada, guys, that spans the multiverse. So basically, the MCU did a bridge series off of that, and I thought that was really cool, guys. I've never been one that's been big on the multiverse form of storytelling within comic books, or especially the movies. But I do enjoy What If comic books from time to time. I think they can be very interesting because sometimes you actually ask the question, what if this happened specifically, not just having a different version of a character from this specific universe for whatever random reason. That's what they brought here, guys. Admittedly, like, not every episode was strong, but every episode was like very well done from an artistic standpoint, and still give you that very MCU like feel and flair. Like, I felt like the very first episode, what if Peggy Carter became, got the super soldier serum, became Captain Britain, whatever. I thought that was a little bit lackluster because they didn't really bring anything new to the table per se, even in regards to like the actual like story, like events that happened, like, you know, within the like the original Captain America MCU movie. It didn't change too much, you know, just, you know, I mean, they have some cool elements, like for example, Steve Rogers did get his own version of the Iron Man suit because Tony Stark's dad built the Iron Man suit for him using the Tesseract as an energy source. So I thought that was very interesting, very creative, but other than that, didn't necessarily change too many dynamics as far as the course of history. I thought that was a very weak episode. And like the last episode where Thor is a party animal because his brother, he didn't grow up with Loki for the most part, so he turns into kind of party animal and causes a lot of messes on the kind of planets he goes to. But it wasn't a well-warranted change, especially because, you know, like, I'm ashamed to say that I actually know a thing or two about Norse mythology. That, like, for example, Thor was always a heroic character in Norse mythology, and in actual Norse mythology, Loki is not Thor's brother. So I thought that was kind of stupid. And other things, you know what I mean? I wish the fight between him and Captain Marvel was a little bit better, more entertaining. But other than that, guys, I think the rest of the episode is complete fire. I mean, fire. And like, I love how many of the MCU actors reprised their roles within this series, like from everybody, from like Josh Brolin, like doing Thanos, Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace, rest in power, reprised his role as T'Challa in the Black Panther in several episodes. Tom Hiddleston reprised himself as Loki, you know, Don Cheadle, basically the whole gamut, even Chris Hemsworth for the most part. Everybody except for, I guess, Tom Holland, who played Spider-Man, and Robert Downey Jr., probably because they cost the most, honestly, to do this, and money talks. So I don't blame them. They were planning to do a really good job, personally. I mean, it would have been even a little more fire if they, you know, sucked it up and did it for the culture, but it is what it is. My favorite episodes, like, it's kind of hard to pick one. Specifically, like with the zombie apocalypse. I have a bad fetish for like doomsday zombie apocalypse stuff. The Killmonger saved Tony Stark's life. I thought that was very interesting as well. That partake is Tony Stark to become Iron Man. You know, different things like that. Like, it always has some really good episodes as a whole. And I think the best part about the What If series is that most of the episodes had very morbid or cryptic endings. You know what I mean? Because like it wasn't like, or the MCU, like a lot of people like to hate on it because they're haters, even though it's superhero and comic books. It was like there's too many happy endings, there's too many good endings in the movies. You know what I mean? Which, well, that's supposed to, the good guys gotta win, right? But like in What If series, it usually has like a bad ending. It usually has like a bad ending or some kind of like twisted ending that makes you think even more like, oh snap. So like, and I kind of like that, you know, where it shows like how things could really take a turn for the worse. Yeah, and also I think was good about the What If series that it actually helped me love how things went down in the MCU even more. You know what I mean? Like, even though I really enjoyed the MCU movies, if things were changed, it makes you appreciate how things actually came about and unfolded within the main MCU universe. And that was the best part about it for me. The artwork is spectacular. I mean, they encapsulated and captured the essence of, like, you know, the actual MCU as if it was live action, but in a very cartoonish feel. And it's just the water, the coloring, the background, just all everything came alive. Everything was just clean animation. They really took their time and they nurture and care on how they did everything in this series. You know, a lot of love and care. Like, I guess, you know, again, this was shot, a lot of episodes were shot when Chadwick Boseman was still alive, so because they had plenty of time to work on these things, and it really shows in this series, guys. So I know that's a long-winded review, but guys, I count it as a must-watch. If you're a Marvel fan, an MCU fan, or any kind of super fan, it is a must-watch in my opinion, guys. You know, it's just, especially if you haven't watched it yet, you can binge watch 7 episodes of pure fire. Honestly, you know, it's very strong storytelling, very strong creative writing, and it is, you know, some of the best comic book writing or any kind of adaptation I've seen on screen. Quick adjustment, ladies and gentlemen. When I first recorded this video, I did it when episode 7 came out, thinking that was the season finale, when it was actually 9 episodes. And I tell you, the last 2 episodes of the series featuring Ultron are some of the best work I've ever seen from Marvel, period. From comic books to movies to animation, whatever. What If series by Marvel Studios is literally my most favorite form of animation of all time. That includes DBZ, Naruto, Death Note, Rick and Morty, you name it. Boondocks. It's literally my most favorite form of animation, period. Like, it made me think at age 3 when I was reading comics. I was 12 years old, collecting comics. I was 12 years old and following the entire, you know, the superhero process from like the 2000s, especially the Marvel Cinematic Universe since started with Iron Man. How Marvel just doesn't even cease to like amaze me and make me proud to be a fan, and it touches my heart, especially being this age, how I grew up with comic books, and it's still being amazing and delighted and fascinated by the products that they're giving to us. Yes, spectacular. They really took their time with their writing. Like I said earlier in this review, like the pacing, the writing, the action, the animation, the delivery. You can tell they just took their time with everything. They took really good care, and it's not just fan service, but it's its own thing. It's its own entity, but its own entity is almost like a fan service. It's that good. Like, I'm smiling thinking about it doing this review. It's like, honestly, I know they probably did the show, especially from the earlier stuff that I did, but after the season finale, like, it's just that great. It is a must watch, and I highly encourage everybody watching this video to watch it. I don't think I've been this hyped to review anything in a very long time. So guys, back to the original script. So guys, don't forget to like the video, guys. Don't forget to comment below, guys. Tell me what you guys thought about the What If series by Disney Plus. Don't forget to cop some t-shirts off my Teespring, links in the description box below. And most importantly, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue you guys more content on a regular basis. It's your boy Brimezus, the wisest, most powerful of all nerds. I'll see you guys next time.